Hello fellow ocean explorers, and welcome back to All Things Marine Life. In a stunning piece of recent news, a deep-sea anglerfish, one of those spooky big-mouthed fish from the depths, was reportedly found near the surface of the water in the Canary Islands. That's right, an animal that usually lurks in the darkest parts of our oceans decided to pay an extremely rare visit to the daylight. This bizarre event has sparked curiosity among marine biologists and ocean enthusiasts alike. Why was this deepwater dweller so close to the surface? Did environmental conditions play a part? While researchers continue to investigate, one thing is certain. It's the perfect time to dive into the mesmerizing world of anglerfish, members of the order Lophiformes. Buckle up, or maybe buckle in a deep-sea submersible, because we'll be venturing into the dark abyss to uncover everything from alien-like lures to shocking reproductive strategies and the countless fascinating species that fall under this unique group. Anglerfish belong to the order Lophiformes, an order that includes over 300 species. They come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Most people picture the deep-sea anglerfish with the glowing lure on its head, but not all anglerfish actually live in the pitch-black depths. Some species, like the frogfishes in the suborder Antennarioidae, lurk around coral reefs in comparatively shallow waters, while others, like monkfish in the suborder Loiphioidae, rest on the ocean floor closer to shore. The name anglerfish comes from the glowing fishing pole-like structure on top of their heads, called the elysium, which dangles the esca, a glowing or conspicuous lure to entice prey. We'll talk more about that in just a bit, but before we get ahead of ourselves, let's talk about the different taxonomic groups under Lophiformes. Number 1. Loiphioidae. Think monkfish or goosefish that lie flat on the ocean floor. Number 2, Antennarioidae. These are the frogfishes, masters of camouflage, often found on coral reefs. Number 3, Chaunacoidae. Known as sea toads or coffinfish, not exactly the friendliest name for them. Number 4, Ogchocephaloidae. These include batfishes, odd-shaped bottom-dwelling fish. Number 5, Ceratioidae. The infamous deep-sea anglerfishes with the luminous lure that we all know about from Finding Nemo. If there's a particular group you want to hear more about, maybe you've got a soft spot for frogfishes or you're intrigued by coffinfish, make sure to drop a comment down below and I'll explore them further in a future video. Anglerfish are instantly recognizable by that weird fleshy rod protruding from their foreheads, topped with a glowing or eye-catching lure. In the deep-sea environment where sunlight never reaches, attracting prey with bioluminescent bacteria is a brilliant adaptation. Like an underwater neon sign that reads, "Free food," the lure draws in smaller fish or crustaceans, sometimes even bigger fish, right into the anglerfish's gargantuan jaws. Imagine you're a tiny fish minding your own business in the dark, suddenly you see a faint glow. Curious, you move closer, next thing you know, it's lights out for you, courtesy of an anglerfish's giant razor-sharp mouth. Many anglerfish, especially in the deep sea, have bodies designed to handle the crushing pressure, low temperatures, and near-complete darkness. They often have a soft, fleshy body, large heads, and big mouths that can swallow prey nearly as big as they are. The early ancestors of modern anglerfish date back millions of years, adapting slowly to specialized ecological niches. Variations of this lure, or esca, gave rise to different suborders and families within Lophiformes. Some species rely on camouflage rather than a glowing lure, blending almost seamlessly with coral, sponges, or the seafloor itself. There's a lot of variety within the anglerfish order. The ceratioid anglerfish is going to be your deep-sea anglerfish. There's some famous species like the humpback anglerfish, which was the species found in the Canary Islands towards the surface of the water. There's the black sea devil, and the football fish. These live anywhere from 300 to 4,000 meters or even deeper below the surface. They have a bioluminescent lure thanks to symbiotic bacteria that produces light. Antennarioidae includes the frogfishes, typically small, stout, and covered in tiny little spinules or lumps for camouflage. These fish are found in tropical and subtropical waters, oftentimes around coral reefs. Some of them can change color over days or weeks to blend in better with their environment. The third one is going to be the Loiphioidae, which includes goosefish or monkfish. They're found in coastal or shelf waters, known for their wide, flat heads and enormous mouths. They're also a commercial fishery target in some regions because their tail meat is considered quite tasty. The Ogchocephaloidae includes the batfishes. Not your typical anglerfish in appearance, but they have bizarre flattened bodies and they use their fins to walk on the seafloor. Some species have a small lure near their mouths. The Chonocoidae is going to include the sea toads and the coffinfish, and they're plump, rounded fish that have a toad-like appearance, and they can inflate themselves when they feel threatened. Remember, each of these suborders is a huge topic in itself. If any of them pique your interest, go ahead and drop a comment and I'll make a video on each suborder. One of the most astonishing and, let's be honest, kind of weird aspects of deep-sea anglerfish is their reproductive strategy. In many species of ceratioid anglerfish, the males are tiny compared to the females, sometimes just a fraction of their size. When he meets a female, the male literally bites into her flesh. Over time, he fuses with her body, connecting their blood supplies. The male loses his eyes, fins, basically everything but the organs needed to provide sperm whenever the female is ready to spawn. It's like the world's most extreme clingy partner scenario, but it works in the deep ocean. If you stumble upon a mate once in a very, very long time, you better lock down that relationship, I guess. Some scientists only discovered this bizarre reproductive method when they pulled up specimens with what looked like parasites attached, only to realize these parasites were actually male anglerfish. Why does this happen? In the pitch black depths, encounters with mates are very scarce. By fusing with the female, the male ensures the female has a ready supply of sperm at any given time. The female in turn provides the male with nutrients via her bloodstream, which is an extreme form of symbiosis. Hunting in the deep sea is challenging. There's minimal light, limited prey, and everything is spaced out by cold, dark water. Anglerfish overcame these obstacles with cunning strategies. By luring prey, the bioluminescent lure is waved or flicked around, mimicking the movements of tiny prey organisms in the darkness. They're also ambush predators. Many species simply wait motionless until the prey comes close to them. Because of low energy in the deep sea, they can conserve what they can. They also have a huge mouth and expandable stomachs. Anglerfish have a massive mouth and a flexible stomach that can swallow prey up to twice their own size. A fun fact is that some frogfishes can expand their mouth cavity so rapidly it creates a vacuum, sucking in prey in milliseconds, faster than the blink of an eye. While anglerfish might seem like mythical monsters from the deep, they are very real and can be sensitive to changes in their environment. Overfishing, habitat destruction, and climate change all impact them, especially the shallow water species like frogfishes and monkfish. Scientists are still discovering new species of deep-sea anglerfish. The ocean depths are vast, and research expeditions continue to reveal hidden wonders. Recent ROV footage can sometimes capture glimpses of previously unknown anglerfish species, underlining just how little we know about life in the deep sea. In 2018, researchers captured footage of a newly observed black sea devil in Monterey Bay, a perfect reminder that we've only barely scratched the surface of oceanic biodiversity. What can we do to help support anglerfish? Support sustainable fisheries and research initiatives that help us protect these unique fish. Share videos like this so more people get to learn about the fascinating and fragile web of life under the ocean. Here's a couple of fun facts to impress your friends. They have some teeth to spare. Anglerfish have multiple rows of sharp translucent teeth angled inward to trap prey. Frogfish speed. Frogfishes are ironically some of the fastest at capturing prey despite their sluggish appearance and slow movement speed. Bioluminescent bacteria. The glowing lure that most deep-sea anglerfish have uses bacteria that may be species-specific. When an anglerfish spawns, it passes that bacteria on, like a luminous family heirloom. Bioluminescence is about 20 times more efficient than even the best LED lights humans can create. And there you have it, folks. Everything you ever wanted to know about anglerfish, plus a few tidbits you probably didn't know. We started off with the fascinating recent discovery of an anglerfish found near the surface in the Canary Islands, and from there we took a deep dive into their haunting looks, insane reproductive methods, and the diverse suborders found under Lophiformes. If you enjoyed this journey into the depths, or you want a dedicated video on frogfishes, batfishes, or any other suborder I mentioned, be sure to drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another dive into all things marine life. Until next time, this is Caleb reminding you that no matter how dark the waters are, there's always something glowing out there, often with very big teeth for its size. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next dive into all things marine life.